Hello and welcome to GMBB, bringing you breakfast time at tea time on the first eviction night of the year and National Aubergine Day. We've got lots of exciting things coming up over the next 30 minutes. The divine Davina McCall is going to be joining us on the sofas, and the scrumdiddlyumptious Nancy Lamb's going to be cooking us up a treat.
Did you actually go there with her?
Yeah, proper.
You dirty old git... Ben, what the hell have you done with my... This looks like a harvester.
Never been to a harvester before?
This is a night. I love the buffet, actually, at the harvester. Yeah, can't go in on that enough. Seriously, Ben, what is this?
George, I used to do these spin-off shows.
Yeah.
I've been there, seen it, done it, got the T-shirt. Trust me, there's nothing like the buzz of breakfast TV. I think you're ready, mate. Come on.
You want me to come over to the dark side?
Come to the dark
side. We're
side.
like the bad boys of tea time.
We're the bad boys.
Yeah, we are, aren't we, Brian? We get to humiliate...
Like that Andrew Burke song.
Yeah, we get to. I don't even know what he's saying.
No.
We get to humiliate Brian. We get to make him dance for no reason. You can't do that in the mornings, can you?
It's all right, we can still humiliate Brian.
Really?
Yes.
Brian, are you up for it?
Oh, yeah.
Shall we do it, guys? Brian can still get this. Look, we've still got the best audience in the world, huh? Let's get this over. Brian, you get yourself outside. Shepherd, we're going to do it.
Come on.
Coming over. It's Friday the 15th, it's January, it's eviction night, everybody. It's just on 6 o'clock, and it's time for the GMBB Tepid News. Right, first up, everybody, old vibe snipers at it again with poor Alex. Check this out.
Question. I'm the terrorist. You have a choice. We're going to go away. You kill your son. We'll come back and kill you. Or you stay here. Let us take your son. We'll kill him. Then we'll come back and kill you. What did God do? God killed his own son in a way that would be an example to everyone of his love. You follow me? Sorry, I hope I haven't bummed you out.
Now, if anyone at home has had their vibe snipe, please get in touch. Call 0800 Baldwin. Next up, Dane's taken over Vinny's kitchen duties and left Vinny in limbo with nothing to do but play the wind-up.
You think you're a wag?
I don't like the words.
Do you think you're a wag, though?
Well, I'm a girlfriend.
Yeah, but you're not Premier League, are you?
No, so that's what I'm saying.
Is it a wife and girlfriend of a international player or a Premier League player or any footballer?
Rubbish word. It's just a silly word, really, isn't it? It don't really mean anything.
Trouble is, a lot of girls want to be that, which is the sick thing about it.
I take it Vinny's been fleeced in the past, then. By the way, Vinny, lay off Nicola. We like her, don't we, guys? She's a sweet girl. Now, last night, we watched Beecham as she told the nation she's having the time of her life. We remember that, right? No wonder she's sleeping like a baby.
Oh my God. That was snoring.
Dude, I've been over there 45 minutes, laughing my ass off, watching you.
I can't take it anymore.
Like a baby, more like a fat guy after 10 pints. I thought only geezers snored like that. And finally, for news just breaking, let's find out what's going on outside the eviction. Brian, are you there?
Hello, George. I'm out here the first tonight. It's eviction night. Woo! Who are you supporting? Who are you supporting?
Katia!
And who are you supporting? And why are you supporting Lady Sovereign?
Because you either love her or hate her, and
We love her. And why are you supporting Katia?
basically we want to be her. She's got Jonas.
You look like her. You're Katia looking like her. And why are you supporting Heidi?
Because she's a real deal. She says it how it is.
She says it how it is. Okay, who's in the fight between the three girls? That sounds like rabble to me. And what are you doing tonight after the eviction?
Yeah, we're coming home with you, Brian.
Coming home with me. Eviction party. All right, and back to you in the studio, Jules.
Thank you, Brian. That's it for the not quite hot, preferably warm daytime news, everybody. Right, now, as I'm sure you'll have noticed, eagle-eyed Big Brother fans, the housemates are kicking off over the food situation after failing their pensioner task earlier this week. They're living on a basic diet, and tensions are running high in the kitchen. Benny, would you be able to deal with it? The basic rations, no tea, no coffee.
I'd be all right, George. I'm
Really?
not that. I don't get that bothered by food. I don't get particularly hungry. I eat if someone's making some food.
You wouldn't get moody though, because it's all starting to kick off.
It's all blood sugar, isn't it? If the blood sugar drops, they all get antsy. It's not really my thing.
It's not your thing, right?
No.
Well, what a lovely thing to be around you then. You know,
I'm generally very happy.
Yes.
That's what breakfast time TV does.
You're right, exactly. And do you cook much, Ben?
No, not as a rule.
Really?
I'm rubbish at cooking. That's why I got married.
Right, OK. Do you have... well, let's hope Mrs Shepherd isn't watching this.
Not much.
Otherwise, in trouble a bit
later
later
on. If she's watching this, she should be making my tea.
Oh.
She better not be.
Well, I always thought he was a really nice guy. Apparently not. So
she's a lucky lady.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a signature dish or not really?
If I did, it would be a noodle of,
Really?
of the pot or the super variety.
Really?
Yeah.
You like to boil that kettle, Ben?
Hey, I tell you what, there's a lot to be said for the right amount of water. That line's put there for a reason. Don't go above it, you'll ruin the noodles. Too watery, rubbish.
Right, OK, so
And the sachets of sauce, which one do you go for? How much do you put in? It's more complicated than you can imagine.
Right, OK, so it's a crazy, complex world. Perhaps I'll delve into it at some point. Now, so far this week, the housemates have showed a spectacular lack of culinary prowess in the kitchen, with last night's dinner consisting of tuna, mayo, pasta, Heston Blumenthal. Look away now, look at this.
See,
it's proper student, Ben.
I wouldn't say no to a bit of tuna mayo.
Really?
But, I'm always intrigued. Tuna with cheese as well. That's an odd combination.
Fish and cheese, surely it doesn't work.
It doesn't work, but strangely...
It kind of does. It does taste sweet. It does. You're right.
After the right amount of drink, obviously.
Absolutely. Now, those housemates don't realise that with a bit of imagination, Ben, they could turn those rations into a banging slap-up feast. So guess what, guys? We've got someone to show us how to do it. It's only the original rude girl in the kitchen, Nancy Lamb, everybody. Nancy, Ben, let's go over to the kitchen. Right. Now, how are you, Nancy Lamb?
Nancy Lamb is happy.
Nancy Lamb's happy, everybody.
Nancy's always happy.
Good news. Now, Nancy's a famous TV chef. What do you make of our housemates' skills in the kitchen?
What can you make with beef? What can you make with mashed potato? Something very special.
Is that beef, Nancy?
That's corned beef. Ben, do you not like corned beef?
There's two things that I won't eat, George. Corned beef and beetroot.
Oh, right, you've come to the wrong mid-morning kitchen.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Right, OK. Now, but Nancy, I mean, genuinely, they have been trying to look, but they did do a shepherd's pie in there.
I bet they do.
Yeah?
They look shepherd pie, all of them. They're not cooking it well.
Right, would you like to go in there and show them how to do it, Nancy?
Yes!
Right, OK. Unfortunately, Celebrity Big Brother's not coming back next year, so it's not going to happen, Nancy.
I'm very sad. I'm very sad.
In a Ghana-type way.
Oh, could you imagine if we slipped
Let's
Nancy
magic
Lamb in?
Nancy
How
into
good
the
would that
house.
be, everybody? Why don't you tell us how we're going to do this corned beef hash? Because they're rucking a lot about corned beef. Have you ever seen people argue so much about corned beef, Nancy?
I want to eat that. I want to eat that. After a few mouths, I don't like it.
You don't like... What don't you like? You don't like corned beef anymore?
No, she's with me on that. I'm with you on that, Nancy.
Right, OK.
Your gravy's burning.
Now, Ben...
No, leave the gravy burn.
You're worried about the gravy?
Yes, mind your business, it's boiling.
All right, so the gravy's all right. Ben, by the way, is on fire duty, all right? Yeah?
I have been trained with
If it gets out of hand, Ben's going to deal with the situation. So talk me through what's in the corned
butter
beef.
in, onions in, mushrooms in,
very good.
chopped mushrooms.
and cook it very, very well and get it real aroma. Yes.
Right, OK.
Then you put in this delicious goat. Open a few cans. If tomorrow, if you got wind, don't ring me.
Right. Does corned beef give you wind, Nancy?
Yes.
Right.
With the onions.
What a treat for Mr. Lamb.
I'm very excited.
I wanted to ask you, what about this whole rations thing? Because you see, they've been fighting about rations. Vinny and Stephanie want to ration everything, and then Sov came in and she started causing problems.
I'll tell you, they don't know what hungry means.
No, they
because
don't.
they are
You're right.
bored. They are bored. So they must eat.
Because it alleviates the boredom.
Yes, it boredom. And then also another, they get so angry, the blood sugar go...
That's what Ben was just talking about.
Oh, don't go.
Yeah. It's up
and down.
Yeah.
What's that?
Okay.
Yeah,
Up and down.
Up and down, yeah.
Imagine this is really, we got not
So
much time.
so what's happening now, Nancy?
Now, this
Okay, so we've got a
in
corned beef.
really cook it very,
Yeah.
very well and let it get aroma.
Are you getting a nice aroma across there, guys? You like that? Yeah, very good.
Don't feel hungry.
Okay, so we're going to scoop.
You won't.
We're going to scoop it into our big
Then
dish.
into the big
Nancy is a highly
dish.
trained chef,
Yeah.
George. Do you
Do
realise
it.
what you're making her do
Cooking
here?
corned beef hash. Listen, it's
Yes.
it's a
Wait.
wonderful. Oh, sorry.
Wait. After that, you put the mashed potato in.
Yes.
Is this
Before
your
you
secret
put the
recipe?
mashed potato in,
What's
don't
that?
sprinkle too much salt
Right,
and
little bit
pepper
of
on
salt
it.
in there,
Yeah,
right, okay.
because the corned beef
Corned
is
beef's
already...
quite salty already, isn't it, Nancy? Yes, I do
yes,
that.
darling.
Yeah.
And then,
I'm crazy for salt, Ben. So, and
Yes.
that's one of the corned beef's one of the few things I
And
don't
then-
salt. Everybody, some very interesting insider facts for you there.
then after that...
What about your gravy, Nancy? I'm worried about the
No,
gravy.
yeah, don't
Ben's still
worry
worried
about the gravy.
Okay, all right.
My God, thank God your wife get anxious.
She gets...
You will say to your wife, shall we have a rest first before we see the gravy is boiled?
Right, okay.
Then you put your
Right.
put
See,
your
what is that,
breadcrumbs.
breadcrumbs you're putting over there, Nancy? Right,
if you
very
put
good.
your breadcrumbs in,
Yeah. Have
then
you-
they get nice and
Have
crispy.
you seen Dane in the kitchen at all, Nancy?
Oh, God help me.
I think he's quite.
Right,
We're
he's
not
quite
think
handy.
Dane's quite good,
Dane's
guys.
pretty good on the kitchen.
Yeah?
I'll tell you,
He's a
got their
perfectionist
own.
as well, so he likes to
They've got their own part to do.
Right now, Nancy. Although this does look amazing, we don't quite have time.
Yeah,
so,
don't worry. I'm taking out that out now.
All
Ooh,
right,
it's
okay.
coming out now.
We can put a gravy over the top. We're going to put that in the oven.
Put that in the oven
Yeah,
quickly,
very
quickly.
good. Just slip that in there. Very nice. Very good, Nancy. And then, oh, hang on a minute. One bounces out of the bottom. Who could believe it?
This is what
Oh,
I
bit of
done
corned beef hash.
earlier.
Right.
Hey!
You can have a go on that, Ben. Really, come on.
Oh, Ben, have a little bit.
I'll have a go.
Max,
Right, guys, it's time for a break. When we come back, you know what's very nice, actually? BB Commander-in-Chief Davina will be here in this very studio to tell us all about tonight's eviction action. Do not go anyway. Welcome back to GMBB, where I'm being all day timed up by Housewife's favourite Ben Shepherd. Ben, it feels good. Is it looking good to you?
You're getting there. You're getting
Yeah?
there. There's a few edges. Need to smooth it down.
You've got to smooth it down a little
We need a
bit.
bit more of a skyline as well. But
Right,
I
okay.
like the wallpaper. Do you like the
I'm
wallpaper?
getting there. I'm getting there. Now, guys, the little hands on Davina and the big hands on the clocks. I'm pretty sure that's Davina o'clock, everybody. Hello, how are you? I have to say, I think Davina's looking the prettiest I've ever seen her.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's better. That's better. Now you're getting it.
That's good
That's more
daytime
breakfast.
stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a studio with so many kind of sheep-related surnames? 2 lambs and a shepherd.
how amazing.
I'm glad you explained
It's
that.
good, isn't it? Yes, you didn't get it for a minute there.
No, I
Tell
was a
me,
bit late there.
what about Alex Reid? Huh? Is he not becoming a BB legend?
Oh, he is. Yes,
No?
he is. He is. But you know, he needs to reinvent himself very, very quickly when he comes out, because he could really capitalise on this sympathy, this wave of sympathy
Yeah.
that's going across Britain.
But he keeps on having this kind of these brain jars where he just melts down. He looks at the camera and he's like,
Well, I seriously thought he was going to cry.
Yeah.
Last
Let's hope
night.
so.
And today. No.
Now, Davina,
Yes.
we've got you here. I'd love to just sit here and shoot the breeze all day,
Yes.
but we have you here for a specific reason. Obviously, people love you, Davina.
Oh.
We do.
And Davina, they listen to you. In fact,
Right.
we've had some people who love you and want to listen to you write into us with their problems, and we wondered if you might just be our GMBB agony aunt. Would you
I'd love that.
Would you do that for
Yeah,
us? Yeah. Are we all ready for Dear Davina? Yeah. Of course we are. Right. We've got our
was a
first
programme
letter.
called
Our
Dear
first
Davina.
letter is from a romantic European. Have a little look at this.
Okay, let me.
Dear Davina, I'm having a bit of girl trouble at the moment, yeah? I'm a moderately successful Eurodance producer, and I've fallen for a fickle youngster who likes older guys. She keeps blowing hot and cold on me, and I have no idea where I stand anymore.
I don't want you to touch my feet.
Can you give me some advice? I'm so confused. For my lovesick Swede.
Oh,
It's a tricky one there.
Davina, what should he do?
Try a cougar.
Really? You reckon he should move up a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Hit Stephanie?
Stephanie.
Heidi.
Is Stephanie...
But Stephanie doesn't like
Heidi-
him. Stephanie doesn't like him, darling.
Not Heidi?
No.
No. Stephanie doesn't like him.
At all?
Well, she said she doesn't, but then I
Oh,
saw.
I think she doesn't
I saw
mind
her
him.
on
I
a
just
feet
And I
massage.
also think it's just him with Katya she doesn't like. I think he thinks...
She's jealous.
She thinks he's all right.
She's jealous.
Okay. So even if Katya stays in, should he just bin her?
He should bin her.
Really?
Straight away.
Would you like to see that, everybody? Yeah. Do you think maybe she's just playing up a little bit because all of a sudden it was off, and now she's back with him?
I don't really know what she's doing, but it's not doing her any favours.
Right. Okay. Are you ready for the next letter? Mm-hmm. Come on, let's have a look.
I started hanging out with some new friends, and I seem to spend a lot of my time being confused.
I had a boa constrictor.
Is that a snake?
Although I'm not cleverest girl in the world, I'm also not stupid, but I have to ask questions all the time.
What's a mixer? Why am I a mixer? Stephanie, explain to me why I'm a mixer.
Why? What does this mean? From a puzzle second division wag?
Poor little thing.
I like her because she asks questions. I like the fact that she's not ashamed. She doesn't feel embarrassed to ask a question that actually most people would maybe feel a bit embarrassed to ask, like something that's very obvious.
She's confident in her innocence.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Thank you, Ben.
So what should
My God, I
she
see
do?
us sitting
What
on a
should she
bench
do,
together,
agony aunt and
right?
uncle? What should she do?
I think she should carry on asking questions and see if she can learn
She's got to
something.
stop listening to Vinny as well.
Stop
Vinny's getting a bit
listening.
hard.
I know Vinny's turning on a little bit. Finally, we got another letter. It's quite a common problem. A bit of unrequited love. Have a look.
I hope you can help me. I'm in love with the most amazing man. He's totally hot. He does all man stuff.
Vinny's done all man stuff.
Unfortunately, he's married, and I don't think he feels the same about me. How can I get over this? P.S. I look a bit like I'm an Aerosmith, but that's not why he doesn't fancy me. Parrot fan in unrequited love.
I love the halfway through Davina went, is this Heidi? Of course it's Heidi.
Of course.
Who else could it have been?
Of course.
Do you feel sorry for her? I mean, she really has fallen for Vinny.
I think, Heidi just loves a proper rough man's man, alpha male, because she's a very strong character, and it takes quite a strong character to, any lesser man would be frightened of her.
Absolutely.
She's pretty sort
Too
of
weak.
straight talking. She wants a proper man, and
Firm hand.
that's him.
Right, okay.
Through and through.
So should she keep running after him or not really?
Oh, he's married.
Right, okay.
She doesn't stand a chance.
No.
She doesn't stand.
Doesn't stand a chance. Right,
not
okay.
hope now.
Very quickly tonight, are we excited?
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Two.
I know you
Two
can't.
for
I know
the price
you can't.
of one.
I know, you can't influence anything, but realistically, who do you think's going to go out?
I can't tell you.
Right, okay. We're going to do this forever. I love it. Thank you very much. Give her a big round of applause. Davina.
Thank you.
Davina, can you stay with us for a few more moments? Because we've invented a foolproof item, everybody, guaranteed to accurately predict this evening's outcome. Do you want to see what it is? Yeah?
Yes.
It's time for BBLB's eviction prediction. Now, the first evictions of Big Brother 2010 are upon us. The house is soon to be two housemates poorer, but who will be going tonight? To help us predict tonight's outcome, I've called in the help of my loyal companion. This is my real-life dog. It's Charlie Murphy, everybody. Hello, Charlie. Right, let me tell you how it's going to work. Lamb here is on the floor with 3 bowls of food. Each bowl represents one of the nominated housemates. Katya's is filled with Swedish meatballs. Sov's is filled with a bit of corned beef. And last but by no means least, Heidi's is filled with chicken. It's the only bird we could get hold of at short notice. Now, Charlie is going to eat from these dog bowls. Whichever 2 Charlie eats the most from will signify which housemate will be evicted, obviously. Do we understand? Yes. Nancy Lamb, do you understand?
Yes.
Very good. Charlie Murphy, do you understand? Of course she does. There's food involved. Right, let's go for it. Come on, here we go. Which one do you want? Oh, Charlie thinks Katya's going to go out. Yeah, very good. Go on, Charlie. Yeah. Do you want to see if you want any more, Charlie? Should we go and see what else is on offer? Oh, she really likes Katya. There's nothing in there, darling. Come on. Come round here. See what else we've got. Oh, yeah, Sov, we reckon.
Who's that Sov?
Yeah. Likes a bit of corned beef. Oh, they don't want you to do Sov. They want Sov to stay in. How are you feeling, Nancy? You all right, my love? You good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Should we go down here and see? Right, and you're going in on Heidi. They like that. They want Heidi out. Right, that's no good. I think we've finished everything. Right, well, The bad news is all three of them are going out then. Charlie spoken. This method's very rarely wrong. I think we'll have to go for the first two. Katya and Sov, they're the first two she went to. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Of course, tonight's fate is all in your hands. Here are the numbers. She's still going back in. There's nothing in there, darling. Here's the numbers to vote. To evict Heidi, call 090 11 323 003. To evict Katya, call 090 11 323 005. To evict Lady Sovereign, call 090 11 323 006. The two housemates with the most votes will be evicted in tonight's eviction show. Calls will cost 50p from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may be higher, and from mobiles will be considerably more. 15 pence from each call will be donated to Comic Relief. For details and terms, go to channel4.com/Big Brother. Voting closes in tonight's eviction show. Right, now, Ben, Charlie reckons it's going to be Katya and Sov. What do you reckon?
I really, really want Heidi to stay in. I think Heidi is great value. She keeps everyone on their toes.
Yeah.
She's got, you know, she's got a wicked mouth in her
Good
as well.
Great, man. I don't know why you don't like Heidi.
Why don't you like Heidi?
I've
She's
no
been
idea.
amazing. Katya and Sov. I think Sov's great. Katya has just, I think, wound everybody up now.
I think
Poor
she's
old
probably
John
out the
doesn't know
door.
where he's coming and going.
All right, Benny,
Yeah,
we'll have to wait and see what happens. Thank you very much. Give him a big round of applause. Ben Shepherd, Nancy Lamb, Davina McCall, of course. We will be back here on Sunday when we'll be joined by tonight's evictees, as well as Big Brother's little brothers, Jedward, everybody. Jedward are going to be here. You heard me right there. You've got to be watching Tenable tonight, 9 o'clock and 10:35. We'll see you Sunday. Take care.